Hey everybody, I'm Shaler.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we are the Tomorrow Guys, and today we are going to give our review of the River Belle Terrace restaurant at the Disneyland Resort with the Fantasmic Package. So we were just recently out at Disneyland, and we had a dinner reservation at the River Belle Terrace, and we took the Fantasmic dinner package, which was $45.
We should tell them what that is.
So Fantasmic is...
what the dinner package does for you.
Yeah, so what that means is that you go and it's a $45 package. You get a starter, an appetizer, a main entree, and a dessert. And you also get prime seating, a fast pass, but really it was prime seating for the Fantasmic Nighttime Spectacular.
Smack dab in the middle, right in front.
Right on the rivers of America.
Perfect.
We had the best seats. We'll get into that in a second. But let's review the meal.
So River Belle Terrace, for you guys that don't know, it actually faces the rivers of America. It's at the edge of Frontierland going into New Orleans Square. It's right beside, if you're facing Pirates, it's just to the left of Pirates. The balcony and everything right there. So it has indoor and outdoor seating. We wound up sitting indoor mainly because
I wanted to.
I wanted to because I was hot.
Yeah.
And so we sat inside. The inside's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a period style, kind of, white wood and a little Victorian, I would say, kind of. And the restaurant's nice on the inside. So, but when you get in there, they give you, when you're doing the Fantasmic dinner package, when you check in, they ask you what show you want to see. And I wanted to do the first show because I wanted to leave.
Because there's two a night.
Yeah, there's two. Well, that night, sometimes there's only one, but that night there was one at 9 and one at 10:30. And I chose the 9 o'clock performance. So when you get to your table, they lay a menu down, and the menu is the Fantasmic dinner menu. So it's a reduced menu from what the full restaurant is, but it still has plenty of options on it. I mean, I thought. What do you think? Because I don't know if you really like the options.
I think there were 6 entrees to choose from.
Yeah.
Two appetizers.
Yeah, there was just either you could have the corn chowder soup,
which is what I got,
or the salad, which I had.
Yeah, so I thought the corn chowder was fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was a good cup of corn chowder. It was great. It was satisfying.
The salad was good. It was fresh. It was very fresh. The ingredients were very tasty. I didn't like the dressing, and he didn't offer me another dressing. I should probably ask, but the dressing was a little too bitter for my taste. But the overall salad was excellent. I thought it actually was a really good salad. Then for the entrees, I know they had like 2 or 3 sandwiches offered, which I didn't go for. I went for the ribs.
Yeah, none of the entrees were like, "Ooh, I need to have that one."
Right.
None of them just jumped off the menu at you like, "Oh."
Well, I like ribs, and these were they weren't dry rub, but they were barbecue pork ribs, and I got that. It came with baked beans, which I actually like the baked beans. You don't like baked beans. That's another thing. And I got the potato salad with it. And I wish I'd have gotten something other than potato salad. I kind of wish I'd have gotten what you got for your second side.
So I had the catch of the day. So I had the fish, and I thought it was actually pretty good. The fish was good. It wasn't overcooked. I think it's very easy. A lot of people overcook fish. It wasn't undercooked. It was cooked okay. It came with baked beans. I despise baked beans. I know that that's a sin to some people, and I'm sorry.
It's actually sinful.
I just don't like them. But then it came with tater tots, and I don't like tater tots, and I liked these tater tots, and I don't know why. But I got the tater tots, and I thought they were kind of good.
Yeah.
So
my ribs were okay. I've actually had much better barbecue ribs in a Disney park. I mean, I don't think any ribs I've ever had beat the Flame Tree Barbecue at Animal Kingdom. And that's a dry rub rib, and those are excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, those are really good. I get those every time. And even the ribs at Flo's at California Adventure were better than these.
Yeah.
And that's and Flo's is a much cheaper restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
I think.
But the potato salad was, I didn't tell you this, but the potato salad was just, ugh. It was, ugh. I don't know how to describe it other than, ugh. So it was not, the consistency of what was around the potatoes, the flavor of it just wasn't very good. I was actually very disappointed. But that takes us to dessert.
Yeah, I got the Maleficent chocolate thing.
Looked really good.
Looked good. It looked better than it tasted. But I'm not huge on chocolate. I think some people might like it. Yeah. It was okay. It tasted kind of cheap to me.
Yeah,
but
I got the strawberry shortcake, and it was not a strawberry shortcake. To me, strawberry shortcake is a sponge cake with strawberries and fresh whipped cream and stuff. And this was, I don't even want to call them cookies. They were like overly fat kind of pastry things. And they had the strawberries in there with the strawberry whipped cream and sauce in there. And that was tasty. But the cookies themselves were just, ugh, they just weren't that, it was okay. It wasn't great. So, I mean, from a value standpoint on the food, and it did include tea and colas.
Right.
And I did get iced tea. So it does include drinks for the $45. And then I will say this, I didn't know this, I got a 10% discount because I used my Disney Visa card. Yeah. So I got like $4.50 off, which that was, that helped. So my dinner package was, $40.50 versus $45 because of the Disney Visa. But with that said, I think the dinner package was well worth it. And
not because of the food.
No, not because of the food.
I mean, because $45 for that meal is ridiculous.
Yes.
But the prime seating for Fantasmic, because when we walked up for it, we didn't really know.
It was 20 minutes before the show.
Yeah, we walked up 20 minutes before the show. We didn't really know where to go, and we went all the way kind of around to, it said restaurant entrance, I think. And so we went in there, and we're like, oh.
And remember, we passed all these already people seated. All these fast pass areas were totally packed.
Yeah.
And I thought,
so then we walked down the path, but then we start coming back around to like literally the front.
Yeah, it was like a big
center.
U-turn. We did a big U-turn.
We're literally on the middle, front and center.
It was the front
of Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah, it was like dead center.
Right in front of it, as close as you can get.
And there were only 3 rows of people in front of us, and I don't ever want to be on the front row of Fantasmic because you will get wet. So we were 3 rows back. We were four people deep is where we were, and we weren't even halfway through the area.
Yeah,
and
we got to sit down for it.
Yeah.
Usually you stand for stuff like that, but we were
they weren't seats.
No, they weren't seats, but we were sitting on the ground.
Yeah, and they actually asked you to sit there.
Yeah,
and so that was worth the price to me to allow us to be able to walk up 20 minutes before the show, get a great seat, have a great experience.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I think you have to compare it to there's 3 that I know of Fantasmic dinner packages. Right. There's the Blue Bayou, there's the River Belle Terrace, and the Hungry Bear. And
and one I know the Blue Bayou is $65.
Right.
Ours was $45, and then the Country Bear is it $35? I think it's $35.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be worth it.
So I would rather pay the extra $10 to eat it at the Riverbelle, and then if you've never eaten at the Blue Bayou, maybe because that's kind of a neat restaurant.
Right.
And some people don't like the food. I actually think it's okay.
Yeah, I've had a good meal.
Some people don't like. Some people think the atmosphere is too dark. I love the atmosphere. Yeah. My wife and I, when we dine, atmosphere is really big for us, and so eating in there right next to the Pirates ride is really cool. So. But
I think the food would have been better at Blue Bayou than at Riverbelle. It definitely would have been better.
But if you don't want to spend $65, because if you're going with 2 people,
that's
$130
yeah.
plus tip.
Plus tip, yeah.
So $150.
But it does get you something that I was jealous of.
Here's the catch for the Blue Bayou.
Yeah, when we walked into the area to sit, I noticed that almost everybody in that area had these really nice thick, I'd say thick, they were like 2-inch cushions. And they were printed with something Fantasmic on them and everything, but they were sitting on them. And I asked the lady, where did you get the cushion? And she says, they give them to you at the Blue Bayou if you have the Fantasmic dinner package. So the extra $20, I don't know if that cushion's worth $20. It is Disney. That's probably what they would charge in a store for it.
$20 for the cushion plus the Blue Bayou, so a little bit better atmosphere. And I like the River Belle Terrace atmosphere and a little bit better food. So
arguably that's the better deal.
Yeah.
Arguably, because you do get the cushion, and you are sitting there a long time.
I mean, all in all, I don't regret the River Belle Terrace package. I thought it was...
So I think we should do 2 reviews. One for the River Belle Terrace, and then one for the Fantasmic Package. For me, the Fantasmic Package in this case is worth 4.5 stars. That's, I think it's a good deal. The River Belle Terrace, then the food, I would give 2.5 stars.
I would do 4 stars for the package, not 4.5, just 4. And then for the restaurant, I would do 2.
There you got it. So that's our review, and we'll come back and actually review the new Fantasmic later on another episode. And that reminds me, if you want to know about our other episodes, make sure you subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Give us a note. Give us a comment down in the comment section.
Please be nice.
Yeah,
we're learning. All right.
Yeah, we're learning, and also if you get a chance, we have some T-shirts. Here's one that we've got up on our store. The URL's in front of us. It's thecreativevisualist.com/the-tomorrow-guys, something like that. I think there's hyphens.
Just click on the link below.
Yeah, and do that. But that's it for this episode.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm Shaler.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're
the Tomorrow Guys.